So we proceed to the introduction. Noor Nelfa established the sole proprietorship company Nelfa Hijab. Nelfa, whose true name is Noor Nelfa Muhammad Noor and who is well known as an actor, host, and advertising model, discovered the Nelfa Hijab. I guess everyone knows Nelfa, especially women. Nelfa Hijab was first established in 2014. This is coming from a family that values business. Nelfa, who had a talent for business and was passionate about fashions, eventually launched her own firm. Nelfa made the decision to merge her two passions and launch her own label. Her hijabs brand was one of the best-selling products of 2016 when her drama was ongoing. She promoted her hijabs brand by wearing them on the set. How clever is she, right? Surprisingly, in 2017, Nelfa's company spread widely in Malaysia and also another 38 countries including Brunei, Indonesia, Singapore, Australia, United Arab Emirates, United States, United Kingdom and Europe. The main things they produced was headscarf and shawl. The reason why everyone chose Nelfa are because there are many types of shawl available, such as instant shawl and square scarf. There are also many colors and trendy designs that scarf lover can choose and look forward to every month. Apart from that, Nelfa also sells Telco and Sejadah. Their main platform is online platform and social media such as Instagram, Lazada and Zalora. In 2016, only a few stores opened in shopping malls such as Watsons in Kuala Lumpur. As time goes on, Nelfa Hijab store is in any state in Malaysia. Lastly, their future plan is they want to open a new branch at Medina as soon as Nelfa move there later. The first subtopic for this topic is scarcity, choice and opportunity cost to their product. Concept of scarcity. What is scarcity? Scarcity exists due to unlimited human wants which cannot be fulfilled by available resources that are limited. So what is choice? Choice is when there is scarcity, choices have to be made. So they have to choose from the available alternative. Opportunity cost is the second best alternative that has to be foregone for another choice which gives more satisfaction. For example, Nelfa is in dilemma where their business needs to attract more customers by having two options, whether they have to produce new pattern of scarf or launch new material of the scarf. Both options will be at the same price, which is 15,000 ringgit. So they decide to launch new pattern of scarf in order to attract customers. The production is land, natural resources such as forest, water, timber, air and others. As for the example, Nelfa needs to pay rental payment for a business building, which is building and water or electrical bills, and also pay rental payment for any booth in any event. The second one is labor. All forms of human input, both physical and mental, in the production. For the context, Nelfa gives salary to the workers every month. Their agent and dropship will also earn it by promoting the collection of the business. So the third one is capital, human ability and capability to combine land, labor and capital to develop production of goods and services. For example, Nelfa gives her own idea to produce new collection year by year to attract customers. Resources which are used in the production process to produce other goods and services such as factory, equipment, tools, machine and others. For example, Nelfa's worker use sewing machine as their needs to design scarf, and for the tools, they use thread and beads. So we proceed to the next subtopic, which is basic economic problem. There are four basic economic problems, which is what to produce, for whom to produce, how to produce, and how much produce. So example for what to produce, should Nelfa produce more shawls than square scarf? Next, for whom to produce. For example, should Nelfa sell it more to adults or the kids? Next, how to produce. The example is, should Nelfa use more tailors or machineries to produce more products? The last, how much produce. The example is how many they should produce every day.
Next is determinant of demand's perspective of movement outward. Nelfa is a local product that started in 2014 and became more popular in 2017. In 2019, Nelfa Hijab emerged and produced more than 80 collections of hijabs and offers a wide range of collections with advertised and limited edition. The business was successful. Most of the products sold out within minutes of its launch. Nelfa had the price increase from 25 to 28 because of the great demand. As a result, the number of Nelfa Hijab requested would reduce from 800 to 700, and there will be an upward movement along the demand curve. Then we will move on to the movement downwards. When Nelfa competes with other hijab products, many people will change their minds and decide to try something else. Because of that, buyers will purchase small quantities of Nelfa and the price per unit will lower by 3% from 28 to 25. As a result, the quantity demanded will rise from 700 to 800 and there will be an outward movement along the demand curve. Next is number of potential buyers. Many people will buy Nelfa hijab if the quality and texture of fabrics is nice and comfortable. The effect of this statement is purchases of Nelfa hijab will increase from 700 to 800 units. As a result, the demand curve of Nelfa hijab shift outward past D0 into D2. Then, seasonal factor. In my opinion, Nelfa hijab is one of the products that is always popular during some seasons, such as on Idul Fitri and Idul Adha. In these seasons, purchases of Nelfa hijab will require in a large quantity because many people will wear new hijabs and clothes to celebrate Idul Fitri and Idul Adha. The quantity will increase from 700 to 800 units and the demand curve will move from DD0 to DD2. Next, we move to supply, law of demand. What is supply? Supply is defined as the producer's ability and willingness to supply different quantities of goods and services at different possible prices and time range. The law of supply states that when the price of a good itself increases, the quantity supplied per the good will increase, and when the price of the good decreases, the quantity supplied will decrease. So we move to price elasticity of demand. Price of elasticity of demand (ED) is a term used in economics to describe the responsiveness of a change in quantity demand to a change in price. While in Neelofa, we define ED is the responsiveness of a Neelofa hijab's quantity demand to a change in price of a Neelofa hijab.
Except for men, practically everyone can buy Neelofa hijab. This is due to the fact that the majority of the clients will buy it if discount is given, especially during Eid Mubarak. It also produces more collection and design on the season. Next, our product is elastic demand. This is because a change in the price of the goods result in a bigger percentage change in the quantity demanded. Based on the graph above, shows that when the price of Neelofa hijab rise, so it is same with the total revenue. Income of elastic of demand is a term used in economics to describe the responsiveness of a change in the consumer's income. While in Neelofa, we define income as the responsiveness of a collection of hijab quantity demanded to a change in income of a collection. The solution is on the graph above. Except for men, practically everyone can enjoy and love the Neelofa collection. This is due to the fact that the majority of clients love the combination of material, fabric and the design. Generally, during Eid Mubarak, Neelofa will produce more collection as everyone is looking for, so the income will automatically increase. Next, our product is elastic demand. Therefore, it is usually good. This is because a change in the consumer's income causes a bigger percentage change in quantity demanded. Determinants demand, relative importance of the good in the budget. Goods that takes the high portion of consumers' income will have elastic demand compared to goods that take smaller portion of income. For example, Neelofa hijab customer usually have a higher income to buy the product. Second, substitutability. Goods with higher substitute have more elastic demand compared with lower substitute goods. For example, thread and fabric. If the price of thread increases, assuming that the price of fabric is constant, the demand for fabric will rise because thread is now more expensive than fabric. Price elasticity of supply. ES helps in measuring the degree of responsiveness of the quantity supplied for a particular goods with respect to a change in the price. Our collection of hijabs is easy to make and produce since we have the most up-to-date machinery and also many workers involved. The price of Neelofa's hijab starts to increase as a result of it going viral and trending across all social media platforms. Thus, Neelofa decided to produce more attractive design and many kinds of better material. As a result of the price shift, our business will be very responsive, which is produce an elastic supply curve. So the solution is on the graph above. Determinant supply. Firstly, period of the production process. The shorter the process of the goods, supply is considered as elastic. For example, if the process of producing hijab is short, then the supply will be elastic. Secondly, change in the cost of production. If the change in cost of production is small, supply will be elastic. If there is an increase in wage, the cost of production will increase too. Concept of equilibrium. Sellers and buyers need to make decisions of the goods and services to sell and purchase in the market. The equilibrium price and quantity of goods and services will be decided by the market. Market equilibrium will be achieved if the quantity demanded and quantity supplied are equal. Market equilibrium is where the buyers are pleased to pay the goods and services and the seller is pleased to sell the goods and services with the equilibrium price. For example, Neelofa hijab selling price and supply will be decided by the market equilibrium equal price and supply.
Hi, my name is Nur Akila binti Muasri and my metric number is 20226166924. Let's move on to the concept of equilibrium. Determination of Neelofa hijab, price and quantity is by using market equilibrium. It is attained when quantity demanded and quantity supplied is equal. The stability point show that the equilibrium price for our product is RM28 and equilibrium quantity for our product is 700 units. As a result, we decide to sell our product for RM28 ringgit. What is shortage? Shortage is when the quantity demanded is higher than quantity supplied. For example, when the product is RM25, the quantity demanded is 800 units, while the quantity supplied is 600 units. Thus, there is a shortage of 200 units. This will make the price of our product increase and lead to the customer cutting their quantity demanded. Thus, the quantity demanded will change from 800 units to 700 units. What's surplus? Surplus is when the quantity demanded is lower than quantity supplied. For instance, when the product is RM28 ringgit, the quantity demanded is 650 units, while the quantity supplied is 750 units. Thus, there is a surplus of 100 units. This will lead us to decrease our quantity supplied because it is unprofitable to sell at the lower price. The quantity supplied will change from 750 units to 700 units. Okay, now look at the table and the graph. Concept of government intervention. In the market of demand and supply, prices are free to increase or decrease to the equilibrium position. The equilibrium price and equilibrium quantity are determined by the force of demand and supply. However, due to the certain circumstances, the equilibrium price may not be the most desirable price. Hence, sometimes the government might intervene in the market through price control to set the price in order to protect consumers from unfair price. Now look at the graph. So there are 4 concepts of government intervention, and one of them is ceiling price. It is also called as maximum price. Ceiling price is below equilibrium price to prevent producers from raising the price above it. Maximum price is implemented on rent control to ensure affordable accommodation for low-income groups. When the maximum price is below the market price, there will be a shortage of goods and services. Maximum price will benefit consumers since they are able to enjoy goods and services at cheaper price. Hence, consumer will pay less. It is to prevent the market price from rising after a certain level, as this would harm consumers. As a wrap-up of all that has been said above, wearing the hijab is required for Muslim women. Neelofa is well known in the community and has frequently made headlines. Consequently, there are other hijab brands on the market, but the Neelofa brand has gained a following among wearers. Even though Neelofa hijab are a little more expensive than the other brands, they nevertheless have a large following. Many of Neelofa's customers are devoted to the brand and always excited waiting for the release of new collection. Apart from that, the great quality of Neelofa scarf encourage customers to buy them to continue to compete with the other brands. Neelofa must create high quality, up-to-date products and provide variety of benefits some of them. Neelofa is wise in how they take care their customers' requirement and want.